Hello, good morning. This is me being late for work. I'm supposed to have started at 11 and it's like 3 minutes past or something, but my phone rang and I had a conversation, so that's why. IB doesn't mind because none of the work I'm doing today is absolutely urgent and it could be done next week, so that's fine, but I am going to crack on very shortly. But I wanted to just check in with you and say hello. I've been sat over there editing since about 9 o'clock. Then I stopped for breakfast, got dressed, haven't had a shower yet, but I'm going to do that later. It's all go today. IB is having a good number of guests around later and they're kind of drifting in during the late afternoon, and then we've got a big session organised at a pub. I am going to be feeding them. I'm going to be making them a huge pot of chilli. So we're going to stop work at 1. So we're literally just doing 2 hours, and I'm going to do slightly less because I'm late. And then we're going to go shopping, buy loads of food for all the guests, come back and make the house ship shape for them, change bedding for the people that are staying over, just have a general tidy up and cook an enormous vat of chilli. And I will have a shower at some point as well, I don't know when. But anyway, I have to go and I'll speak to you later. It's nearly 2 o'clock now, we've finished working for the day and we're off shopping. Right, we've split up, not in a splitting up relationship kind of way, but in a doing different sections of the supermarket kind of way. I'm in charge of vegetables and salad and he's in charge of everything else basically. So I'm looking for chili ingredients. Ooh, aubergine. 80p, it's not bad for Waitrose. Oh, we've got some spinach here. Spinach is nice and chilly, I think. I'm not sure that looks as good as the non-reduced. Broccoli, yes. He has courgettes, so we don't need courgettes. We have mushrooms actually, but do you know what? I'm gonna get some more because people might want eggs and mushrooms for breakfast, you never know. We've got vegetarians. It says he already has celery, so I won't get celery. Fresh herbs, we've had a chat about this. We decided we wanted some coriander. So I'm gonna get some fresh coriander. Unless we got it growing, that would be nicer. No, I don't think they've got coriander. Can't remember if he's got ginger, but I'm gonna get him some more because it gets used. Definitely want chilies. Go for those because I'm making a chili, so you've got to have chilies in chili, haven't you? I'm going to make one of my famous salads. Well, they're not actually famous, but I'm going to make one. So big cucumber. Peppers, I'm tempted to get 2 lots honestly because it's so nice in salads and they keep really well, so I'm going to get 2 lots. I'm going to get some lettuce. I've got a feeling he might have carrots at home, but they'll bulk it up, won't they? So we can use his ones and he can cook these something else later, can't he? Onions, we need onions. He doesn't have any. Just get a net of those. We have shopped, we went a little crazy. It's gonna be like Christmas already later on when we're feasting. We're heading home now. It's a little bit later now. We got in and I was so starving. I basically assembled a sandwich and buried my face in it rapidly. And also one of IB's friends has turned up and he was waiting for us as we arrived, so I wasn't filming then, but I've sneaked upstairs to say hello to you now. Somebody's going to be sleeping in this room that I use as a bit of an office, so I am going to clear up my stuff. Because as you can see, I've kind of partially trashed it, you know. So I'm going to sort that out and I'm going to change the bedding as well for somebody to sleep in. My boyfriend likes 2 pillowcases per pillow, at least. It's very particular. I'm a 1 pillowcase girl myself. That is now done, and there's a towel. IB made me a coffee, and he's actually stripped this bed of its bedding, so I'm just gonna put some fresh stuff on, and that's what I need to do with this one. By the way, IB hasn't asked me to do any of this stuff. I just volunteered because I thought it would be nice for him to spend some time with his friend who doesn't see very often, because he doesn't live in this area, but he was kind of working not too far away, hence he's come down, so yeah. Anyway, the bed's coming on. There, that's all made. She should be nice and cozy in that. I'm off for a shower now. I feel distinctly grotty. Should have had one this morning, but I wanted to edit instead, so that's why I didn't. But I'm gonna have it now. There are tunes happening in that kitchen in there. There's a guitarist playing with IB. Anyway, look what's in here now. I didn't show you the shopping haul because got distracted, but there's some of it. I'm about to make a start on the chili now while they're having a few tunes, and then Once it's bubbling away by itself, I shall join them, I expect. Hey, somebody taught me how to do this with ginger in the comments on one of my videos. Look, she said, why don't you peel it with a spoon? Because then you have less waste. Isn't that amazing? Oh, thank you, whoever commented that. I've been doing it ever since, and I wanted to share it with you because genius. Hey, we got an addition. Look, I've experimented. I thought, would it work on the carrot? Yeah, actually, it does work. Well, it's coming off a bit lumpy. These carrots are slightly old, actually. Yeah, I think it might work better on a fresher carrot. But yeah, it does work on carrots, kind of, after a fashion. So if you're ever caught without a peeler, it's another hack. Other than, of course, the humble plain knife. Sometime later, a harpist has appeared, and she's playing as well. There's my chilli. Enormous fat, probably way too much, but I thought if people came back from the pub starving, they could have seconds at it. Made a big salad as well, including stuffed olives and feta. Bit of olive oil and some salt on it. Look, the harpist has brought goodies. Look at all that. And I'm going to chop up some coriander to go on the chilli. We've got tortilla chips to go with it as well. Some of these, I don't even know what you do with them. IB's taking charge of those, I think. And we've got some sour cream and guacamole as well. This is going to be a feast. I've chopped some coriander as well. That'd be nice. I'm going to go and put the camera away and just play my flute for a little bit with these people. And speak to you later. Well, I don't suppose you can see much, but we've actually come up the pub. We're just waiting for people to park because there are quite a few vehicles among us. Everyone's had a lovely dinner, and I'm sorry you can't see, but we're looking at stars, but they're not coming out on the monitor. We can actually see constellations and everything, believe it or not. It's the next morning. It's actually gone 10 o'clock, but everybody's still asleep because we stayed up until 3:30 this morning, chatting around the table and nibbling and drinking beer and tea in one person's case. Anyway, thank you so much for watching my video. If you did enjoy it, could you please give it a like? It really helps my channel to grow, and I really appreciate that. If you're new here and would like to follow my story here in South Wales and beyond, if that ever happens, do feel free to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye. It's nearly 2 o'clock now. We're off shopping to get some food for the guests that are coming later. I think I might need to repeat that because I think I want more mouthful.